Hello, friends. Let me clear my throat. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. It was a decent day today, middle of the week. Wednesday, middle of the pack. Wasn't the best day of my life, wasn't the worst day of my life. I certainly have more energy today than I've had in a while, so that's good, right? I'm wondering why my mic is so sensitive. Let's try that. That's a little. Well, no, we'll do that. Okay, fine. That's what we're happy. All right, and I'm opening up. Hang on. Okay, hi. All right, I'm opening up Streamlabs chatbot, which this is new for me. We have a new chatbot called Anchor Paimon. Bonus points if you can tell me what Paimon means. One clue, grimoire. Streamlabs chatbot is opening. I'm not totally sure why this needs to be a separate app or what it does, but I'm sure it does a million wonderful things. So we're booting that up. So a bot may be jumping into the chat here. Who knows? Streamlabs chatbot thinks I'm offline. All right, well they can figure themselves out. And we're gonna move on to Genshin. Because tonight, at long last, is C6 Yoimiya night. I'm freaking excited. And also scared because I have committed to getting her to C6 tonight, and we all know what that means. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll do some fun location-based things, or I'll do like my normal thing, I think, which is like do a daily and then do a 10 pull and then do a daily and then do a 10 pull because I'm really impatient and I want to get started. And I've wanted Yoimiya for, I don't like that color. I've wanted Yoimiya for a long, long time. And the time is upon us. And last night, everybody else was pulling for her, so I thought I'd wait until tonight to do it. And I'm just gonna adjust this little color flow on the lights. I found this cool little face filter. It looks like, kind of looks like lightning, or like maybe a water reflection even. I don't know. In other exciting news, I'm gonna get a haircut pretty soon. Very excited about that. All right, let's take a look at this lighting. We're gonna go, we can either do multicolor cycle or tropical sunset 2. I'm gonna try multicolor cycle. Also, I was watching my last stream and I noticed it was really laggy. The one from a couple days ago. So I don't know if that's what it looks fine to me for the moment. So I'm just gonna pretend like everything's fine. We'll see. Marilyn, our lighting matches. Isn't that wonderful? All right, let's go. I need to call my therapist. Someone remind me. I'm starting off with some gentle music, and then we'll move into some more interesting genres. Well, I shouldn't say that. That's not fair. I'm going to move into other genres. Have a little more of a beat and a vibe. Oh, but see, this music is uplifting and lovely. Let me obsessively check my monitor. Yeah. I'm checking this. My sound is never satisfactory to me. And tonight, I just turned it on and it's perfectly satisfactory. And I'm content with it. Hurrah. So I'm used to like sitting here and fucking around with audio for like an hour before getting started. It's okay. Who doesn't like efficiency? All right. Yeah, I was playing Shinyan last night. What were we doing, Shinyan? We were building up your white blind, weren't we? We got you to level 60 from like, I think you were like 40 or 50. We got white blind up to 50. That came up from like 30, I believe. And we got you a sick artifact kit. We got you Crimson Witch of Flames and Husk. So you got your defense. You got your pyro. At least I think that's a pretty good setup. I need to, you know, level them, but that will come in time. And then these, I need to work on those. Yes, I know, Shinyan, we're working on it. She's impatient. She knows she deserves to be front and center. But let's start off with, I mean, I just kind of want to pull the Band-Aid off a little bit, right? Yeah. So we're going to try your luck betting on Jade. So we're going to go do one daily. And then we're going to do a temple. Hey, I didn't get... What's the name of the weapon that was on the banner for Jesus, that I put on Jesus? Lost Prayer to Sacred Winds. I got it up to R4. And like pulled out every penny from every couch that I could find in the universe. And I swear I was one pull away from getting R5. So we'll wait for that banner to roll around again next time.
There's fire in your
I saw Enviosity today on Twitter, and he finally got one R5 of every 5-star weapon, which I applaud him for. Congratulations, sir. You don't know who I am, but I know who you are. That's awesome. That's really awesome, and that's a goal of mine as a collector, so we'll see how far we get. As you can see, I feel a little more energy tonight than I have recently. But things are starting to get into motion again. I just recently moved and lots been going on. And some of it's been tough, and some of it's been fun, and some of it's been interesting, and some of it's been really boring. But it's been quiet for a long time in a certain type of way. And this week, it's kind of like, I don't know, I was able to get control or get to a place where I feel a little more in control of my life. And I did a few things to remind myself how competent I am as a person, because I struggle with that sometimes. I have very low self-esteem. It's a constant struggle. We're going to go visit this lovely statue. Make sure everybody's got all their health. And we will magically fly to our first little job. What did I listen to today? I listened to, what album is this? All day. All day I listened to like the same album. Yeah. And I can't play it on here because it's album by Phineas, Billie Eilish's brother. Yeah. And talk about a freaking songwriter, man. Yeah, he's a new artist that I've just found for myself, and love the lyrics, love the poetry, love the messaging, love the message.
Wanna hear it?
Love the music, the style. So interesting. Anyways, maybe that's why I feel like I have more energy today. I've found some new music because it's been a while since I've, found some new music that really excites me. And this was music that stopped me in my tracks in the middle of the day. I was running around doing things and just had it on the background, and it stopped me. I literally had to go, what is this song? Who is singing this? And he's got a voice that's not too dissimilar from Rufus Wainwright way back in like the Rufus Wainwright heyday. He's got that low ability to really go low. He's got a great vocal range. All right, Vahid, sorry. But I really don't understand such complex matters. Oh yes, the fertilizer job. All right. Well, I mean, where did Alrani go? Now I'm trying to decide if I like how loud my voice is. I don't always talk with gigantic pauses. It's just when I'm monitoring because I have to wait like 5 or 10 seconds for it to come through so I can hear and then adjust. So I find that annoys me. So I'm sure it annoys you. And thank you for sticking with me. Shoot. I totally missed the instructions. Can I get them again? Anahitian blessing? What is an Anahitian blessing? A specialty from Sumeru. No matter how barren the land, a small amount shall work wonders. And it has elemental power in it. And he's looking a little sus. So that's all right. We'll go do your fertilizer thing. Bye. Yeah, I don't know the name of the album, but it's an album by Phineas. It's got the song Happy Now. Hey, Takeru. It's got that song on it, which I love that song. It's like such a sick song, and all he does is talk about how miserable he is. And it's great music. Whew. I'm not here to ask questions this time. Goodness. Well, now the whole existence of Conda Village is on my shoulders, and I wasn't paying attention when they instructed me how to make the fertilizer. All right. Add water first, then add crushed leaves before mixing. Add crush, then mix, then add water, add crush, add water, add mix. It's not the third one, because I did see like the most brief glimpse. I feel like mix was in the middle. We're going to go with that one. Yeah, it's good. You'll like that. It's good. It's fine. Okay, so well, that doesn't really I don't feel like that deserves a 10 pull. I feel like that deserves like a 1 pull. As you can see, I have my fates stacked up. That's obviously not enough to get a C6. I'm going to be refilling, I'm sure, many times. But we'll just go for a 1. Get some fodder to feed to our other weaponry. Okay, great. That was a nice little warm-up. We're going to do Gentleman Strikes in Broad Daylight. That's always a fun one.
Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best.
Sorry, I want to take a second and find out, because when he glides, he starts like going pew, 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 and I'm wondering what that is. It's not that. It's not that. Decreases sprinting stamina. Excellent. It's not that. Is it in your constellations? I just ate, so I'm really trying not to burp. Sorry. No, that's not it. There it is. When gliding, Kaidahara Kazuha regenerates 2 energy per second. So that's what's happening.
Buy clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
Cool. Get your energy, babe. Gentleman strikes in broad daylight. Sounds like it came from the movie Guys and Dolls. Alright, blew my cover, so we're gonna have to do this the hard way. And yes, I literally forgot what I was doing between the time I landed and the time they attacked me.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my busted.
Pyrotechnics. Why do they have to be in like the most annoying spot? Here we go.
My blade.
All right, where are you? Come here.
This is order.
Yes, I'm using an entire comet just to get rid of you.
There's more.
Take it easy. Things are about to get dicey. Take it easy.
Ah! What? Why? Why is there a hole there?
Let's get down to business.
Ay. Did you just hit me? Did you just hit me? Mm-hmm.
One with nature.
Busted.
To the very
Yeah, who's laughing now, bitch?
Take it easy.
Oh my goodness. Anchor. Sorry about that. That was awfully aggressive. I don't know. Maybe I'm in a feisty mood tonight. I don't know. Who knows?
Take it easy.
I think I got a lot done today. That usually always makes me feel good.
Gotcha.
Have a lucky day.
Quietly now.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call.
Oh, and I saw a YouTube video for like, what is it called? I've got it up here. How Genshin Impact was made, and like legit, the entire thing is about how they achieved the artistic complexity that they did with this game. And how the teams work together, and how the procedural clouds work, because those are not just painted clouds, those are actual objects that work with volumetric fog and
No way I
cast
can
shadows,
imagine
and
this weather.
light rays interact with them. It's insane. It's the detail that they've put into this game is absolutely unrivaled by any game I've ever seen, including Breath of the Wild, and that is saying quite a bit. So that is the hill I'm going to die on today. All right, everybody, where's this other thing I'm supposed to grab? plus the fact that they were able to get this game to work pretty seamlessly on mobile. And I mean, granted, it blows a lot of people's phones up, but it works on a decent iPhone. And I know that doesn't really mean much. Not everybody's got an iPhone, but the fact that they got it to have just as beautiful of an experience on a phone, doesn't matter if it's an iPhone or what, it's a phone. The fact that they got it to be, in my opinion, just as beautiful as the full version, and it's on iPad, and I can play it on PlayStation. I'm just really impressed with this team. Really impressed with what they achieved. The only thing I wish they'd done is make it a little more obvious where I should be going right now. I mean, I know what I'm looking for. I'm supposed to look for this supply crate. But you see, they've hidden it. Perhaps it's in this little pit. I don't think it's down here. I don't know what's down here. We're gonna climb for it. Now, I've done this daily a million times. When I'm tired and exhausted, I can remember where it's at. You know, that's a familiar state for me. But now that I'm feisty and energetic, it's flown out the window. I want to say it's up on one of these ledges. Ah, there it is. Ah, nice and obvious. Thank you. Take supplies. Withdraw to a safe area that is highlighted over here where you are conspicuous. Easily seen. Alright, that's 2. Alright, so I'm going to go all 4 dailies. And then we'll do... and I need to find a different name for 10 pull because I don't know why, but that just... it sounds weird to me, and I don't, it's like the word moist. I don't enjoy saying it, so I'm going to find something else. I will be back in a minute. No, I won't. I'm going to, yes, I will, because I'm going to go get a cup of coffee, and then we're going to finish these 2 dailies, and then we're going to do something that I'm going to have a new name for when we get back down from upstairs. So, Burb. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see. Let's see about a little more of a pulse. Yes, no? I play this one often, but I like it. Kind of gets me in a gaming mood. This sound is still fine. Don't understand it. I'm happy. It's wonderful. Yay. Okay, Streamlabs chatbot. I don't know what you're doing. I think it's supposed to let me do exclamation pointy things. Anchor Paimon, Anchor Elite is playing Genshin Impact. Anchor Elite failed to update the game. Alright. We'll deal with that later. But it told you what the game was, so... Cool.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with it.
See, who couldn't get into this music? This is like... Here we go. Am I like screamingly loud over everything else? I'm gonna turn myself... No. Yeah, I am gonna turn myself down a little bit. Because I feel... Just a tiny bit. Or it could be that that my monitor is like on full volume. That could be the issue. Okay. All right, that seems fine. I'll move on. Alright, we are in the land of these Sakura blossoms, so I'm gonna grab Electric Grass Lady.
Wait for my signal. Our bond is strong.
See, this music just makes me want to play a video game.
The wind knows me. Order guide you.
Stand with me. Amp it up.
Her ultimate is so sick.
Feel the beat. Lightning terrified.
Oh, sorry. I'm still on like anchor face. Other scene, other scene. There we go. Yeah, we got you.
Again. Looking for a fight? Pyrotechnics.
I will have order.
Time to rock!
One with nature.
Get with me! I'll settle this! Power core!
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Pyrotechnics!
One with nature.
Stabilize.
The longest 2 minutes of my life. Good lord. Alright, there we go.
Time to go.
Dissipate!
That's what I get for having Brussels sprouts for dinner.
Feel the beat!
Alright, Shinyan, we're gonna swap you out for Diluc because he can give me.
Let's finish this
Actually, no. Yanfei
Next time, be
needs
sure to
someone
make
that
a
can continuously do some elemental stuff. So we can get some crystals. So we can make. I don't remember what you make with those crystals. I think it's. I don't know. Oh, I think it's the the things that help you find the electroloculuses, or however you pronounce that. Oh, I see. Yes. Where are the opponents I should be defeating? Here you are.
Stand with me!
I'm Electro too.
Motion to compel! Time for your arraignment!
Yeah, you guys come to me.
Order guide you.
Yeah, I kind of like that level.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm a purist. I'm one of those people that insists on Kazuha having his sword, even though it has attack percent instead of elemental mastery. I'm sure there's a good reason for that. And I'm sure I'll figure it out at some point. I remain optimistic on that front. Was that the fourth daily? I apologize. I feel like I'm also putting off like a slightly creepy vibe. But it's also kind of making me laugh. So we can all just...
Time to go.
Let's go deal with commission rewards. Uh-huh. I cannot stress enough how annoying it was to set up the chatbot. Well, I don't want to... This is not negative energy I'm throwing into the universe. It just was an annoying process. And now I have this chatbot. And I think we can play games with it, so that'll be fun. Next time I got a crew all in here at the same time, we'll do some sort of game with it and we'll figure it out. Charge my watch. Yes, thank you. All right, I'll be right back. I need to put this on the charger.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
I swear to you, my ALEXA has an MIND of its OWN.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Let's go get our rewards. Our rewards are back here.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to... Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
All right, Catherine. She's a
Welcome to
robot,
the
isn't she?
Adventurers Guild.
I believe that's part of the storyline, yeah? Yeah, because she's... That's why she... There's like... That's why there's... She's triplets. Right? That's right. Yeah. And she's got a keyhole in the back of her neck. That's some robot shit. Oh, I was so happy the day I got Fischl's new outfit. I was happier when I got Diluc's outfit. I mean, that high pony don't lie. We're gonna let her heal herself up there a little bit. Ooh, we're about to get some experience books. What can we do to make that happen? I could cook 20 dishes, forge 20. Yeah. Let me go forge some items. I need to do that anyways. I always forget where the forger is in Inazuma. Yeah, I would just as soon like go to Mondstadt than like try to remember where it is. I don't know why I have such strong feels about this game tonight. It's because I want to do my shit. I was gonna have a word for you when I got back down, and I did not do that. What is this? Okay, I know where this guy is. I've been playing Noah's Heart, the new game. Not bad. Not bad. It borrows a lot from kind of these popular gacha game mechanics that are going around in this cycle. Reminds me of a low-rent Genshin that's acts more of an idle game. So it's great for, you know, I don't know if I need something nice and easy to, you know, not really focus on, but like knitting, you know, it's just something you can do while you're thinking or while you're chatting. It doesn't take much brain power. You just kind of have to keep an eye on it, really. You'd be surprised how often those little mechanics come in handy in day-to-day life, in my day-to-day life. I find that taking away... Is that how you would say it? Taking away some of my brain power? Partly distracting my brain with something else, for some reason, allows me to think more clearly. And I know that they've done studies on that with, like I said, knitting and cross-stitch and like mindless things that don't require a lot of executive function or thought. And it enhances your other executive abilities. I've always thought that was a very interesting dynamic. And I'm going to go on Shark Tank and see if I can make some money off that idea somehow. I'm going to start every sentence with the word so. Watch that show and tell me that's not true. I dare you. Items forged. Alright, because that was 4 items, and we need to forge 6. Yes, this beat. This is like what I'm into right now. I go through my phases. Is this dubstep? Is that what this is? Yeah, I know. Just put me on Grace and Frankie now. But is that dubstep? I feel like it is. I feel like that's what it is. Is that Star Silver? Absolutely not. I hate spending resin to make these enchantment ores. I really do. Resin is so precious to me. But alas, sometimes it needs to be done. Alright, we need to give him a few minutes to finish his thing up. In the meantime, let's see what this is about. Yay! Alright, we got our experience books. Opa! Yes! Oh, by the way, have you all seen that Gnostic hymn mechanic? Do you not see that in every other game that's out there right now? It's one of the things that one of my passion projects that I'm pursuing right now is kind of learning a little more about video game design from a, job perspective. Game theory, how does that work? Is that something I'd be interested in? Do I want to help build video games? Do I want to program video games? I don't know. Something's been lighting me up in that space. So I'm allowing myself to explore it. And to that end, I've been, Genshin is like my fam. This is like my game. This is the only game I will spend any money on at all. Every other game is completely free to play. But I've been trying out all of the other games that are coming out, like Noah's Heart, and there's a couple like Adventures of Neverland is coming out soon. I just signed up for a beta of some other game. ZZZ's coming out. And I just kind of try, I don't play them seriously, I just kind of try them out to see how they are, to see, you know, are all games as sophisticated as Genshin, or is this an outlier? So far, this seems to be an outlier of extraordinary caliber. But I found a lot of great games that if you can't play Genshin for whatever reason, perhaps you don't have a fancy enough phone, or perhaps you don't have a super crazy computer that can run graphics or whatever, you know, all of those barriers to entry. All of these games have the same mechanics, so you know you still get some of that experience.
The scenery is wonderful.
So you know this experience is out there for, and you know they come in all these different permutations, and they're all slightly different, and I think they all kind of cater to a little bit of a different type of person. So if Genshin's not really your cup of tea, you can find like a similar cup of tea somewhere else. I also love stating the obvious. Makes me feel like I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I don't think I can wait any longer. I did all my dailies. I don't know why I'm putting this off. All right, so I did all my dailies.
I carry memories of my home.
I just want to check something on this other screen real quick. I'm not sure. I think this thing I tried to do didn't work. But I want to check real quick, and then we're going to do a... Oh, good. See, this music is like most excellent.
The scenery is wonderful.
The scenery is
Surely
wonderful.
not convince anyone to become a wanderer.
I was talking about Drag Race the other day. If you're watching this and you're a fan of Jinx Monsoon, you have a piece of my heart as well. I love Jinx. I was crying. I was laughing so hard at her Judy Garland impression. Her Judy Garland impression, episode 2, season 7, all stars, all winners. If it's the only episode you ever watch and you hate the entire episode, watch it for her impression of Natasha Lyonne and Judy Garland. I might just fucking watch it on my channel if I get rowdy enough, because this is coffee at 9:12 p.m. Kitty cat. Oh. Can I capture you in my little... Oh. I've got enough cats though. I have grabbed plenty a cat with that little rubber band ball. Okay. enough delaying. We're gonna go for our first. What's a word? I'm gonna look up a word. 10. So deca. We're gonna go with deca.
And I know just
That's another word for
the tune to
pull.
accompany them, if you wish to
Deca
hear.
tug? No. Pull, tug, deca, gotcha. Slot machine. What do? You pull a slot machine, right? Is that what you do to a slot machine? You pull it? Trigger it? Deca trigger? That's a far too weird of a word for what we're doing here. All right, well, that got us, you know, a little bit of the way. These things don't happen, you know, instantaneously. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. All right, this is a 10 pull. What do we get? Purple? All right, that's all right. I'm not terribly concerned about the 4 stars because we have everybody else C6'd. So honestly, I'm more excited to get this fodder that I can use. Hi, Benny. To feed to some of my other weaponry. Ain't that a shit pull? Oh, except for you, Benny. Sorry. Okay, that one didn't count, so we're gonna do another one. Okay, 10. We're gonna get the purple fate set, or the purple out of the way, and on all the 4-star weapons, I have 4 copies of each one R5. So, let me double check that that's not a lie, first of all. Yeah, so I've got Favonius R5, Favonius R5, Favonius R5, and then I've got a built up Favonius R5. Who's got it? Oh, Klee has it. How wonderful. Hope she enjoys it. And my rule is I keep 4 of each weapon so that in the unlikely but possible event that I need 4 characters on screen to all have the same weapon for whatever reason, I can do it. Okay. I've seen people do all kinds of crazy things for these decks. I'll call it a deck for now. But I don't know Yoimiya's total backstory, but I do know, and so point being, I wanted to do some sort of ritualistic thing where I go to something that has to do with her storyline or like something about her. And we go there and do the pulls from there, and ostensibly we get wonderful luck from that. So I don't know anything about Yoimiya, so what I do know is she works at the fireworks depot, so we're gonna go there. You, can I buy diamonds from you yet, or toys? What do you sell? I don't know where to get billets from. I could Google it, but I'd much rather like wait until I co-op with someone and then I can ask them about it. Look, this game has no end game content. It has Spiral Abyss, and that is not end game content. So part of the fun of the game for me is allowing myself to figure out the game ignorantly. And it's a blast. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I love it. And I love these characters and I love the story. And I'm just as much of a fan as someone who knows every inch of the backstory of Kazuha or, you know, Ayato or whatever. I'm just a fanboy. I love it. All right, we've got, I think Diluc's got a little thing here.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Who's
And
our target this time?
no, I feel bad about using certain teams because they're beyond overpowered.
Well, this ought to be entertaining.
Mm-hmm. But having overpowered characters, I can say, does come in handy if you have to, like, do things quickly because you've got other things to do. Okay, well, we did those two slightly impulsive decks. We're going to do... I'm going to find a different... Am I going to? No. Yes, no. I'm getting a message that I'm supposed to make sure nothing is blocking my bot. I don't think anything is. I think we're okay. I also enabled some of the games in chat. So I think there's like a heist game. I treat Twitch very much the way I treat this video game. I don't read the instructions. I don't look into things. I would rather apologize than like look into it first. This is not hurting anybody. And that's usually where I get my most creative ideas from. I digress. Let's go get the rest of that forging equipment from Maverick or whatever his name is. Ah! That reminds me I need to see Top Gun when it is free and available in my living room. I like the original Top Gun. I mean, I only saw it maybe a handful of times over my life. I mean, I didn't think it was that great, but it was a good movie. I liked it. It's Top Gun. Classic. Oh, that mark was for Ayato. It's weird. The music's like really loud in my ear in real time, but on the stream it seems like a decent level. So I keep checking it. That's going to be like my Twitch thing. I'm the guy that's like constantly checking his sound for absolutely no reason. Wait, I want to put something on my TV over here. When did David Muir become like the face of American news? That is not a criticism at all. I like the guy. I like the news. I like how he delivers the news. I just feel like he came out of nowhere. Where was his local station? Ooh, National Geographic TV. Yes. I'm gonna put some of that on in the background. Oh, sorry. This is not interesting for you people at all. I am very... That new movie, Luck, looks like it's going to be really good. It's one of the new, looks like it's not Pixar, it's a different company, but it reminds me of Pixar. It's been, I don't know. I want to watch Wall-E. Do I have Wall-E? Is it going to take me to something that'll show me Wall-E? Maybe? Oh, excellent. It just pops right up. See, I love it when technology works the way Steve Jobs intended it to work, which is it just fucking works.
Let's take a moment to rest.
Apple
Plan the
has,
next move.
I think, since entering the services markets, allowed themselves to get a little more convoluted, and as such, I think they're alienating a portion of their base. I do a lot of tech support. I do a lot of tech support for people who have iPhones and Apple products. And it's a common thing that I hear from a lot of people. And there's a lot of basic things that you would want to do on your phone regularly that people don't know how to do. And Apple has not shown people that you can do these things. They try, bless their hearts. They have like a little tips app, which is useful. But my God, can we just stop complicating things and start simplifying things a little bit? We've gone far enough down the complication pendulum on everything. Oh, did anybody notice that you can now, in the Serenity pot, make the blue dye with mint? Is that like a global change? Again, something I could Google, but meh. Is that for everybody, or is it like after you hit a certain level? Because gathering those wolf hooks, I'm sure
Sorry if it was too much trouble.
everyone thought it was just as annoying as I did. But we all have the mint.
So anyway, sorry, I'm not sure of Master's whereabouts either, but I did hear that he recently visited Angel's Share. After dealing with this kind of trouble, Master is always careful to tie up all loose ends. It's become something of a routine. He should be back very soon. You needn't worry. In the meantime, please make yourself comfortable in the winery.
After all that, we managed to completely miss him. Oh well. Let's just wait for him at the winery this time. By the way, Adeline, how come you're always standing here at the door lately? Usually you're busy indoors. Hopefully you haven't been standing there waiting for Master D-Luke this whole time, 'cause
Oh, thanks for your concern. But I've actually been instructed by Master to meet with some special guests here.
Sorry, I won't
Certain
skip over
guests
it.
may need reminding to stay away for the time being. Master hopes that
Oh.
under the present circumstances, these guests will keep an appropriate distance from the winery, so as not to make a difficult situation even more complicated.
well, I didn't understand any of that, but it sounds like a really important job.
What is it that you need our help with?
That's very
I'll
kind
read
of you
Traveler's
indeed,
part.
But you've already helped Master D-Luke out a great deal. You can let me take care of these time-consuming chores. There is
Diluc.
one small thing you could
Is
do
that the
for me,
correct
though.
pronunciation?
Please, take this letter and place it on the table to your right as you enter the door. There are a few archived letters on that table already. Just put this one at the very top of the pile.
Absolutely not. If someone asked me to do that, no.
Yes, it's from
You
one of
put
his
it there.
informants. Only those in Master's inner circle are permitted to handle it or serve as custodian.
Ooh, that means we're part of Diluc's inner circle.
Of course. Master Diluc greatly values your friendship. Thanks again for the help.
Felt like I was unnecessarily mean to you, Adelind. Apologize.
Whoa, there are so many letters here. It looks like Diluc read them just before he left. He must have been in a hurry. Adeline asked us to put this one at the top of the pile, but how are we supposed to tell the order of the other ones? Guess we'll have to read them to get an idea of when they came in.
We really shouldn't be reading other people's mail.
Oh, that's true.
I had to find my Fortify
Let's just tidy them up a little.
30 billion probiotic
You're
strains.
here. You move fast.
Woo! There he is!
What are you agonizing over?
Miss Adeline asked us to put these letters in a pile, and we can't tell which order they should go in. But it's your personal mail, so it'd be rude for us to read them without your permission.
Caught.
There's no need to be nervous. And I can see from the looks on your faces that they've grabbed your interest. These letters deal with events that are past and gone. I only held on to them in case any of the information they contain proves useful later down the line. I just dug them out to confirm a few details. I've been following some rather unique developments recently. You were involved in the events in question anyway. You can read them if you want to. It's not a bad thing to be curious.
You seem to be in a huge rush.
Hey, that's a good point. Actually, you kind of smell like wild mountain fruit.
Wild
Oh,
mountain.
did you go to those mountains where the valberries come from?
Very perceptive.
Could use some
Yes.
wild mountain fruit.
I did make a trip to the Stormbear Mountains. I'll fill you in later.
No fair! We still have some super important things to discuss with Diluc. Not to mention a whole bunch of questions.
Paimon, you need to calm down.
Alright, let's just sort these letters for him.
Okay.
Well, since he said he doesn't mind, why don't we read them as we go?
All right. A tidily written letter, a letter with clear handwriting, a neatly written letter, a letter with rough handwriting, a letter with elegant handwriting, or a new letter. Well, let's start at the top and work our way down. Tidily written letter. Don't know how you pronounce that. We've met near the square, sat at the table adjacent to yours at the Good Hunter, and I've seen you in the tavern. You were always busy with a great many things, especially back when you were much chattier than you are now. It's probably no surprise that you did not notice me then, but I've always had my eye on you, child. I recall with crystal clarity how my little Clee once made a complete mess of your vineyard while she was trying to catch something, but you didn't get angry. In fact, you personally escorted Clee back and even gave her a few bottles of something. Now I think that might jog your memory, yes? Clee recently told me that she hasn't seen that strange man with red hair in ages, so I decided to look into it. My deepest condolences regarding your father. In many of the stories I've been told, you are the model knight, proud, driven, a knight of noble character and things, but I know that you're gentler than you appear. If you weren't, you wouldn't have treated Clee the way you did, and since you helped my child out, I hope you won't mind if I treat you as if you were my own. Therefore, I sincerely hope that you will leave the dark place that you are presently in, and that you will not wallow in grief and remorse. Partings are the most painful things, but they also encourage us to grow. A bird that has lost the roof over his head is still alive. Go out and see the world. That's the best course of action I can envision. Only by feeling and observing can we learn things. Parents all wish that they can accompany their children forever in the skies. Everything that was your father now in front, that which you will experience. I hope that the wind will bring you out the manner of one of those things that are to come. In any case, keep your chin up, young child. Huh.
Raymon's not sure what this one's about. Shall we read another one?
That was the tidily written letter. I'm trying to read these. Because a lot of people might have this on in the background. You know, all one of you or whoever. I don't know, because I don't know how many viewers are on. But you may never know what these letters have to say unless I read them out to you. So now I'm going to read a letter with clear handwriting. Wait, now that I know what I'm in for, let me prepare. Master. I don't like that word. Master Kaya took leave and stayed at Dawn Winery for a few days. In a rare turn of events, he decided to stay in his original bedroom. He would pace about the grounds when idle. It really does take me back. I shall be honest with you, but I was quite surprised to hear Master Kaya say that he wanted to stay for a few days. We did not refuse him, however. We believed that even if you were here, you would not refuse him outright. Dawn Winery has always been a more quiet location, perhaps because all who stay here are in a rather peaceful place. The house is made by those who live in it, and Master Kaya's uncommon rival did not end up livening the place. I hope that you are doing well in your travels abroad. Everyone here at the winery misses you. May you remain safe and in good health. Why am I doing this? Let's read one more letter.
Okay. Remember, we're trying to figure out when each letter was written.
Oh, okay. Let me multitask then. A neatly written letter. Dear Mr. D. Luke, it is my pleasure to investigate the ley lines alongside you. As you know, my focus is on alchemy, so my knowledge of the ley lines remains quite shallow, and I fear I'll only be able to share a few things. According to many pre-existing documents, the ley lines can be seen as a medium for storing information under certain circumstances. They can record activities that occur in the area around them. Cool. Okay, I remember that from Tatarasuma, or what it was called. Now you pause. All this information goes through a recording and storage process. After a certain period of time, they are released again. If I may be so bold as to make a guess, there should be a method to activate the ley lines. Those who grasp such methods can control the times at which ley line information is recorded and released. I think this reminds me of the Tatarasuna quests. I think that's what they were called. If you believe that this requires further investigation, these entities may serve as your point of entry. I wrote a paper a few years ago in which I covered my brief foray into questions concerning the flow of ley lines. I hope that it can help to clear up some of your doubts. I'm all set. All right, well, I know relatively when that letter happened. I wasn't processing the other letters when I was reading them, though. There was no time. But D. Luke seems to have found some peace since then.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god, I'm
Chips, of
exhausted.
course. Definitely not just for the grape juice. What?
D-Luke. Yes! Yes!
Is there a problem?
Not anymore.
Master Diluc, you're wearing your old outfit again? And you've tied your hair back.
Oh, that's an old outfit?
You look so formal all of a sudden.
I see that neck
Old
tap.
outfit? You've seen it before?
Yep, it was by that ley line anomaly. That was your past self,
Was it?
right?
Huh. I'm surprised it made such an impression.
Do you mind telling us about it? What happened back then? Why were you fighting there?
The same reason as ever. Just stopping another Abyss Order plot. They launched an offensive on several fronts at once. Unfortunately for them, they were still no match for me. We were fighting in an area on Falcon Coast, and everything was recorded by the unusually active ley lines. They must have become unstable again recently, causing them to let out all kinds of information from that time. Hence why you saw what you saw.
Why didn't you stay there to keep guard?
For starters, you only need to deal with the monsters, and the ley line deposit will stay dormant, as long as it isn't disturbed again. On the other hand, if I'd done nothing at all, the Knights of Favonius would have taken over straight away. Knowing how they work, they'd be sure to send a large contingent to guard the site.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that have been a good thing?
Depends. Most of the Knights are away on expeditions, so they don't have a lot of people to spare. If the ley line anomaly was just a diversion tactic, the Abyss Order could have been poised to attack somewhere else entirely, while the Knights were scrambling to send what limited forces they have to Falcon Coast. But anyway, I have no interest in talking to the Knights of Favonius. I prefer to get to the bottom of things myself, rather than waste time negotiating with them.
You and me both.
And it was easy enough for me to find out the Abyss Order's plans. Take a few Abyss mages hostage, and they soon start talking. As for the Knights of Favonius, I've sent someone to enlist their cooperation where it's needed.
So this is a joint initiative between you and the Knights. I don't want to be so on
It's
the
their
nose with
job to handle situations like this. They ought to be present when things come to a head. I don't like working closely with the Knights of Favonius because of our differences in philosophy. But that doesn't mean we can't watch each other's backs when it counts.
Whoa. Seems like you
Squirrel.
have even more control over things now than you used to, Diluc.
The best way to deal with any threat is to utilize all the force at your disposal. Anyway, thank you for your help. Adeline brought me up to speed with everything.
Adeline.
In return,
I like that name.
I have a
A
gift
friend of mine
for
is
your
playing
trouble.
Adelaide in Guys and Dolls, in New York,
Packaging is
for
so
Kennedy
fancy.
Center.
It must be really expensive.
This is my personal favorite grape juice, made of the highest quality grapes.
She does a fantastic job
I
with it.
happen to have an
She did the
unopened
role
batch,
10 years
so
ago.
brought
I
you
saw
a
her do
bottle
it.
to try. I didn't know you were such fans of grape juice. Next time you want some, I'll
Best
probably
Adelaide I've
give you a
ever seen.
discount.
And I've
Just
seen
go down to
probably
the cellar and help
120.
yourselves. It's on the house.
Woohoo! Paimon's gonna tell everyone we meet that we're VIPs at Dawn Winery. This one bottle must be worth at least like 50,000 Mora. And he gave it to us for free. Thank you so much, Master Diluc.
If you're free tonight, you're welcome to stay for dinner. Adeline is already making it. There are, however, a few things I need to take care of before dinner time.
Things that involve fighting?
Yes. Passiveness is not my style.
I appreciate that.
Though I had my suspicions at the start, everything I've come across so far in my investigation suggests that the Abyss Order was not behind this. Since this arose from natural causes, It's time to wrap things up.
So what should we do?
Well, in for one, Mora, in for the lot.
Right! Sure! After all, he did just give us this amazing grape juice. Wait, no. What was it? After all, even when the odds of success are 9 to 1, you must never lower your guard.
Well said. In that case, let's get going.
Okie dokie, Captain Pyro. You can take it a little easier this time. Come on, let's go! This is the final battle. Then we can put all this trouble behind us.
Top quality grape juice in like the keepsakes. Yeah. You get a lot of keepsakes in this game, which I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I don't know that they'll ever, like, I'm not going to go through and look at them and like reminisce about my time with D-Luke and his wine, but I don't know, I guess it's nice. It's a measure of accomplishment in some small way, and that's always nice. I like to collect things, so that's nice. Go to the abnormal. That's outside, isn't it? Oh, I have some hidden strife that I can play. I'm starting to get itchy, y'all. I'm gonna need to do a deck here soon. Still sounds awkward, yeah, but better than pull a tenor.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds come.
Flames, purge! I will have order.
My internet connection is a bit sus tonight, so if I chonk out on here or something, I
It's
will
done.
reconnect as soon
The
as
ley
possible.
line deposit will disappear before long.
That battle went very smoothly. And that battle was a lot of fun, actually.
All thanks to the power of teamwork. See, even Captain Pyro needs his trusty sidekick sometimes. It can't be Master D-Luke saving the day by himself every single time. Many hands make light work.
Sidekicks. It's been a long time since I last worked with others. It's not so bad. If the opportunity arises, let's team up again in the future.
Eve. I'm watching Wally, and he just met the love of his life. Is there anything we need to do? I went to grab coffee and missed the denouement, so I'm not sure what happened with that whole thing, but that's all right. Because I see a red or a purple crystal over here. And I like these things. Crabs! Sustenance, food. Okay. All right, so I just want to explain really quickly why I'm so excited to get Yoimiya. And then I won't say anything else about it. Because it's I don't know, I feel a little tacky, but I just want to show you my character archive. Just so you can understand. I've pulled a lot of rabbits out of my hat to make this happen. But I've got every character, and it makes me extremely satisfied to have done this. Because I'm a whale, but I'm not just a, you know, this isn't just like farting in the wind for me. This is difficult. Yoimiya is one of 2 that I don't have. And hopefully they'll do a child rerun, Tartaglia, Mr. Italy. But who knows? And I wish I'd C6'd Eula when I had the chance. I didn't realize how powerful she was until very recently, and I'm really hoping they do a rerun on her because she really is an elegant, beautiful character.
Every course of action has its risks. Be careful.
Mm. All right, let's get some food in our little arsenal slot. Parametric transformer time. I want some good shit with this transformer run. But I also tend to just kind of randomly put stuff in there, and it ends up usually being stuff I need later. So here's what I'm gonna do. And I think like I'm assuming the higher the quality items you put in, the higher quality items you're gonna get out. So I mean, is that true? Maybe, I don't know. You know what? I feel like anything that is a bit scarce, I don't want to do. Like, we can do this. This is a green item. Here's a green item that I have over 1,000 of. So how about we do that?
One with nature.
Mind the deluge.
Well, this isn't very effective, but it's working. Oh, D-Luke's got it. D-Luke's got it. Oh, see, all right. All right, okay, I should have put nicer stuff in. That's okay, though. This is a good spread. Every little bit helps, and this is going to go, not a long way, but it'll go away. All right, let's go ahead and do another deck. Here we go. We're just going for Yoimiya C0. She looks like so much fun to play. I love her design. I want to meet these designers. Boop. Purple. All right, I'm doing decks until we get a gold. I am. I'm not playing. I got things to do. Hyunjin! We've got her. C6. So we good. She's just coming by to say hi. All right, here goes another deck. Gold. Wally. Wally, can you give us some of your luck? Wait, let me get okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Gold! Purple. And we have a black tassel, a fairest shadow, a magic guide, cool steel, raven bow, lion's roar. Again, lion's roar, fairest shadow, slingshot, fairest shadow, blood-tainted greatsword, fodder. We can feed that to our other weaponry. It'll be great. Let's make sure that we've got 4 of the lion's roar. Right? I've got 4 of the lion's roar, yeah. Just got the first one. It's up here somewhere. Yeah, level 40. A respectable level 40. Only 2 levels younger than me. And then I've got 3 others down here. Somewhere. Here we go. Yeah, and then this can just be fodder. So. I love that there's like this dubstep, and I'm like,
Let's take a moment to rest and plan our next move.
I think the music can come up a little bit. Marilyn, don't take my filters. Don't take my filters. No, it's funny because I have some special filters running on my face when I stream. And Marilyn over here steals them all the time. This facial recognition ain't what it used to be, huh? Have we been through the whole playlist? I think so. All right, well, we're going to find some new music, it looks like. Maybe. We had a bit of a disconnect real quick. Is that going to show up? Yeah. Ah, interesting. Don't worry, all kinds of interesting internet things are happening over here. Like my internet keeps going out on perhaps one device, but not the others. We all know how that happens.
Let's take a moment to rest and plan our next move.
Yeah, like the laptop that I'm streaming from right now has no internet access. So I might be the newest X-Man, Internet Man. Can deliver 200 MPS in a single bound. What's indie gaming playlist? No, I don't like that. I also did find an excellent K-pop station that I'd love to do. However, that's going to happen in a little bit. Oh, I've got 2 hours to get Yoimiya from non-existent to C6. Here we fucking go. I'm over this. All right, we are getting Yoimiya C0 right now. Come on. No? Purple? No. Skip. Hey, Xinyan. We already C6'd her. It's okay. She's just dropping by to say hi. No? Go again. I want a Yoimiya. Purple again. That's all right. We love purple. Someone's coming by to say hi. Maybe we'll get a weapon. Ooh, Favonius Greatsword. Actually, I want to double check and see if that is perhaps one that I don't see very often, and I want to make sure I've got 4 copies. I've got Razor has the working copy. And I have 3 R5s, and then that can be fodder. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, here we go. No, this is not precious. This is give it to me. I've been seeing mixed Yoimiya experiences online. Hey, Shinin, she's saying hi again. Like, some people just legit cannot get what they're pulling for, and other people are getting it on like their first pull. Yes, gold. All right, are we gonna lose to Chi-Chi or Jean or something, or are we gonna get Yoimiya? Because if you are not a Genshin savant, let me tell you what happens here is we've got the golden ticket, but there's only a 50% chance that it's gonna be the Yoimiya character, which it is meant to be. And if it's any other character, it's a duplicate for me. So, and I've already got all the duplicates I need. So, Yoimiya, welcome to the party. And you deserve a little special something for your birthday. I mean, this isn't your real birthday, no, but it is your anchor birthday. And where would we be without a little bit of celebration? It'll be a moment. My internet has gone out on just the one device again. We'll see if it perhaps comes back on its own. I mean, I have them. This is all very strange. Okay. Mwah. Yoimiya. Down. That was like Spanish, but in a non-existent accent. Dragon's Bane. Do I need another Dragon's Bane? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. I'm going to check the Dragon's Bane first. We've got a built Dragon's Bane for, who's it? Shangling. We have 3 other Dragon's Banes. We got a semi-built R5. That's the Lithic Spear. So that's 2. Where are my other Dragon's Banes? I know you're here somewhere. There you are. R5. Yeah. So that's fodder. Let's load up Yoimiya. Let's get her in rotation. Let's give her some experience. Let's play with her at C0. Oh my god, Anchor, get out of my ear. Let me see if I can do, well, you know what, because I had a special filter I was going to put on my camera to celebrate Yoimiya C0. But like this, it's not cooperating, which is all right. Happens. I'm asking a lot of this computer. What can I do to reboot that? I can reboot this, and I bet if I reboot that, I think there's a firewall something going on. Oh, this poor computer. Asking a lot of you, I realize that. Well, everything's working well enough. I don't need to get like super fancy. But like now the music won't play. It's just how odd. How odd that this laptop has no internet connection, yet I honestly have the power to spontaneously create internet. Or maybe not. That monitor. No, it's still up. Okay, what if we close you out? No, you're having problems. Well, first of all, I'm using a Windows computer and I'm not a Windows person. Don't get me wrong, I love Windows. All that. I'm just checking like the firewall and network yada yadas. Try running Windows Network Diagnostics. All right, we'll do that. Over, and we'll do something here. Ooh, I want to do one of these hidden stripes. No, I want to load up Yoimiya and play with her. Well, you know what I mean. Yo, yo!
Oh, oh.
This bit rate. I don't know. This bit rate went real unstable. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna restart the stream. I'll be back. Stay where you are.
Oh,
Where you are.